Hello and welcome back to another video. This time it is about physical size of countries. I have already played twice a similar game with population, and now the first game with physical size. This is a bit more difficult, or at least you have to think a bit differently. The recording will always also be just 10 minutes long, and it will just stop. So if I forget to say something at the end, please subscribe. Here's a similar goal. I hope I can reach it of 25. I'm not sure. So I would say 15 I reach it anyway. And more is good. And when I don't reach 15, you have definitely to unsubscribe. Or don't subscribe if you are not subscribed. But it's the majority, and most people are not subscribed, so it's okay. But yeah, let's start. Turkmenistan versus Czechia. Much bigger. Turkmenistan is much bigger, to be precisely. Jordan is, I think, bigger. Uruguay is, should be bigger, yes. Malaysia, okay, that's critical. I think Malaysia, it might be both. I say it's smaller. Okay, it was much bigger, but yeah, try again. Central African Republic and Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is much smaller. Gabon could be bigger, but just barely. Still, it is still not a point. So, Nicaragua and Nigeria. Nigeria is much bigger. Botswana is, I think, even less bigger. You see, it's more. You have to think differently. Kazakhstan, very large country. Republic of North Macedonia. Republic of North Macedonia is much smaller. Costa Rica should be bigger, but not much. Double the size. Much bigger. Nepal, I think, is smaller, but not as much smaller as I thought. I have still some time left. Botswana is much bigger. Oman, I think, is smaller, but yeah, it's still very gigantic. Kyrgyzstan is smaller. Bigger. Chad is very big. Over a million. Also, I think over a million. Okay, I should have thought a bit longer because I was just clicking and it was right. So I didn't do anything stupid, but I haven't thought about it. Peru is very large, but I think it's smaller than Mongolia. Guyana is much smaller. Chile is much bigger. 700 something. Vietnam is 320, 330. Nearly the same size as Germany. Eritrea is smaller, I think. Somalia, I have reached the score I have set up for me, so please don't unsubscribe. Or please subscribe now, because I reached the goal. Somalia is bigger. 25 is not my goal. Congo, I think it's not the Democratic Republic of Congo, but the other Congo. Also the flag, it makes clear. This could be critical. I think it's also 600 something, so I say it's bigger. Okay, I was wrong. Ecuador or Iraq. Iraq is bigger. Mozambique, I think, is also 600 something. 800 even. Costa Rica, much smaller. Austria, bigger. But not much. Smaller. Bigger. Always 1 million countries with over 1 million square kilometers. Honduras, much smaller. Benin, that's critical. I say it's smaller. Okay, it was both 112,000, so it was very close. Try again. Côte d'Ivoire, smaller. Myanmar, bigger. Togo, smaller. Niger, Very gigantic. But empty, very much desert. Much smaller. Much bigger. It was 600 something, no? 622. Bigger. Over a million. Haiti, much smaller. Sudan, much bigger. That's always nice if there's a small Caribbean island and then Russia now. Russia is of course much bigger. And then also the next one is easy. Eritrea is smaller. 5 minutes. Senegal, it might be similar in size. I say it's smaller a bit. Okay, it was much bigger. I have an idea. I know where every country in the world is located. I know all the names. I could name them all, but I don't know always if they are. How much is the difference between north and south, and then the size is also not always easy to remember. But I give my best. Bigger. And I was wrong, right in the first, not even a score of 1. So that's very, it looks very much like unsubscribing, but I try my best. Albania, much bigger, 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Chile is smaller, 700,000. Yemen is also smaller. Namibia is very big, but a very small country. I mean, population-wise, just 2.5 million or so. So less than even in Berlin are located. So the area is now not the population. So Ethiopia, I think it's smaller. Okay, it was over a million. I'm very bad at the moment. Barely cracked or reached my goal. Costa Rica versus Uruguay. I say Uruguay is bigger. I tried. Still I can beat it. Greenland belongs to Denmark actually, but here it is as a different country. Or part as a different country. We also saw Scotland and Wales, so bigger. Dominican Republic much smaller. I have to talk less and try to beat my thing. Bigger. Smaller. Smaller. Bigger. I try to beat it. Finland is smaller. Brazil is much bigger. Brazil is bigger than the mainland United States without Alaska. Mauritania is much smaller. I mean, it's 1/8 of the size. Much bigger. Philippines much smaller. This is always, it is nice, you know, one after another, the big and the small. Maybe I can even beat my old score. Maybe I even reach 20. Smaller. Iraq, much bigger, 400 something, I think. Mexico, I say it's bigger, it's over a million. 1.9 million even. Smaller. Cameroon. 2 minutes still. Moldova much smaller. Angola much bigger. Estonia much smaller. It's of course nice now. South Sudan. Italy. Yeah, I've beaten even 25, so that's awesome. Less than 1 minute left. Smaller. I will now just continue until the end. Please subscribe and like the video. Well, see you next time.